Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I am your host, Jason, and this is for Sunday, October 26th. More NFL action. Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Indianapolis Colts. Indy comes in as a 3.5 point favorite. Pittsburgh at home this year has been okay. There's been some good games. There's been some terrible games. Read Tampa Bay loss earlier this year. Indianapolis, led by their stud quarterback, Andrew Luck, leading the league in passing. But for me, I think Indy's success this year has been predicated on their defense. 5th-ranked defense in the NFL. They are 4th versus the pass. They are 9th versus the run. So, really a stout defense. You thought maybe they'd take a step back when they lost Robert Mathis for the year. They really haven't. They really stepped up, played great on the defensive side of the ball. On Pittsburgh's defensive side of the ball, a much softer defense than we're sort of used to with that steel curtain mentality. They are 13th versus the pass and 17th versus the run. Now, being a little bit lower down versus the run, I don't think hurts them as badly against the Colts, although Ahmad Bradshaw has run well in recent games. Trent Richardson, a little bit nicked up. He's probably going to go for this game, but how effective he'll be, we don't know. Reggie Wayne is out for this game, so at least Pittsburgh on the defensive side of the ball can concentrate most of their resources on trying to shut down T.Y. Hilton, who's had a great year himself. For Luck, like I said, leading the league in passing, does turn the ball over a little bit more than you'd want to, especially for an elite quarterback. 7 interceptions this year, 2 fumbles. You don't want to give Pittsburgh, with the home field advantage, a short field. This year, sort of interesting note, Indy's 5-2, but they're 6-1 against the spread. Pittsburgh only 3-4. So is it time, as all you bettors know, there comes a tipping point. Is it time to fade the Colts? Well, we'll see. Pittsburgh, sort of a pendulum. How about using the word pendulum? Pendulum team this year. They've alternated wins and losses the entire year. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. They're now 4-3. They would be due, if the pattern continued, for a loss at home versus Indianapolis. Well, on the offensive side of the ball, Pittsburgh sort of backwards. Their defense has taken a step back. Their offense has really turned it up. 8th in the league in passing, 9th in the league in rushing. I think at Heinz Field, I think the trend stops, and I think Pittsburgh picks up this win. I know I'm going with the dog here, but in the NFL, home dogs often live dogs. So I think Pittsburgh can get it done. At some point, Indy has to lose one of these games that they've sort of been pulling out of the fire. They did have a dominating performance versus the Bengals last week, but you can't do that every single week in the NFL. Also, Pittsburgh's field always sort of chewed up, a slower field than maybe they would be used to in Indianapolis. So I think Pittsburgh for the green. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Street Talk.